pull up, let it stick. Took every move that I make with this big choppy, yeah. With this big Glock, pull up and let that stick talk. Every move that I make with this big Glock, yeah. With this big chop, pull up and let that stick talk. Every move that I make with this big choppy, yeah. With this big Glock, pull up and let that stick talk. Every move that I make with this big Glock, yeah. With this big Glock, pull up and let that stick talk.
I got some little niggas that'll come spin on your block and won't stop until I tell them stop. I remember days we had all them shootouts and all them long nights we head down the block, running from cops, letting off shots. Come through hit trip, we might flip your car. Glocks, FNs, AKs, ARs. Ass running city, but they know where them boys. I was a little nigga playing with them toys. I ain't in the army, but I've been to war. Nigga, I'm traumatized from all the wars. This ain't no cap, nigga, I got the scars. When I'm out shopping, little nigga, this shit ain't no option to stick with me all in the stores. Watch how you run up on me, I won't hesitate to hit your ass and to beat the little Troy. He said he won't smoke, we roll his ass up. They fire that shit up like his ass a cigar. We come from the block where niggas be thuggin'. We rock with the chop like that shit a guitar. We was the first niggas out in the county. We had the SK, that bitch came with the swirl. I was the first nigga walking around with the AR-15 with the 100-round drum. And every time you see me in the streets, I be with some gorillas like we Vietcong. And every time they come through with the drink and they let that bitch go, that shit sound like a bomb. I keep the chopper right there in my reach. I keep the glizzy up under my arm. I keep a stick, but I just might send a hit. Don't play with me, bitch, I'm a boss. I made them spin so many times, I bet them niggas got nauseous. We caught the ops so many times and made them fuck niggas forfeit. You in the streets and on the ground, make sure you live by them crosses. Yeah, that nigga on the ground and he ain't taking no losses. Yeah, them hitters on this line, I bet they gon' make a fortune. If they have to lay it down, and that shit gon' be unfortunate. I was gripping on 2 nines once I jumped off the porch. In my city, niggas dying, that's why I keep the torch.
Every move that I make with this big choppy, yeah. With this big Glock, pull up and let that stick talk. Every move that I make with this big Glock, yeah. With this big chop, pull up and let that stick talk. Every move that I make with this big choppy, yeah. With this big Glock, pull up and let that stick talk. Every move that I make with this big Glock, yeah. With this big Glock, pull up and let that stick talk.